will suffice. Success equals sacrifice. Be nice. Can you please break the ice? Not quite. Do it with all your might. Fly the kite. The end is in sight. Do you play for FC Sporting? What is haunting your mind? The truth is what you need to find. What are your preferred key binds? I wish I could just enter your mind, see what you're thinking. Are you blinking or are you winking? Keep it ticking, keep it moving. What is it that you need to prove for the proven? Fulfill your destiny. I'm sure you've never met me. This stone is a bit techie. Don't go around flaunting stuff that you own. Please stop taunting. Why do you always moan? Please change your tone. What is your own? What belongs to you? You know what you need to do. Have you ever been to Waterloo? Have you been to the loo? Please stay true to yourself. Have you seen the shelf? Over there there's an elf. Please take care of your health. Health and wealth go together, they synergize. What do you despise? I can see it in your eyes. Please avoid those spies. Don't be a vigilante. Don't act all crappy. Your foot is quite tappy, keeps on going up and down. You know who's in town. What's up with the frown? Do you wear a gown or something else? Are you Welsh? Right now I'm donning this shirt. Some say some people have dirt on others. I thought they were your brothers. Treat them like you really know each other, like you came from the same mother. Cows have udders. A ship has a rudder. I can see the pedals of a piano below me. Are you a part of the sidemen like Toby? Balling like Kobe? Lil Mosey made a song called Water That's Holy. Never mind, I mean holy water. Do you have a son or a daughter? If it's a girl, then what? I wonder what you taught her. Yeah, I could really take you to court. What is it that you sought? What do you seek? What do you want to find? You'll be surprised at how many things are prized, how many things are in your possession. Why do you have this passion and obsession? I can see your potential, your projection of where you're going to be. I've got it all down to a T. Feel free to say whatever you please. Who are you trying to appease? Please pay the fees, the bills. I'm living in the hills, he's making a mill. What do you want to buy at the till? James Bond says he has a license to kill, but he doesn't do it for the thrill. He's a secret agent. But did he fake it? Or did he make it? You can't take it. Don't hate it. Maybe age took a hit. But right now, I'm looking out into a forest. You've really got this. You're modest and honest. Please stay in the cockpit rather than vomit. Just full throttle it. Put your foot on the pedal. A flower has petals. Do you want a golden medal? Are you an F1 driver, a former F1 driver like Sebastian Vettel? There's a certain type of crisp called kettles. Avoid the stinging nettles. Do you, Weetabix and cornflakes, I believe, are made by a company called Nestles. Are you a vessel, a specimen? A name of a specimen. An example of a drug is something called ketamine or heroin. Are you the hero or the villain? Are you really winning, or are you sinking? What are you really thinking? Keep blinking and singing and wishing that you had the vision to foresee what is to come. Please do not be dumb, be an intelligent person, because that's exactly what you are. You really are a star, you've come far, you're whipping in the foreign car. Rattata is the name of a Pokemon. Please be a Don, and listen to this song. Obviously not many people make one that's 40 hours, but I've got the power or the long game endurance to ensure it, to ensure that I've got the long game endurance. I've been to Florence. Have you heard of Lawrence McKenna? His podcasts are decent, but they could be a bit better. The water's getting wetter. You always let her do what she wants to do, and that's a good thing for you. Do what you gotta do, because you gotta put the food on the table. You really are able and capable of doing what others cannot. Don't let this grass rot, keep it clean and fresh. Please do your best, put your skills to the test, you already know the rest. Right now I'm staring at the camera, there really is no banter, but you have got a lot of chatter. What's the matter? Are you a hacker? Or the latter? Climb up the ladder. What is in your bladder? Do you need to go to the toilet? Have you heard of a player called Junior Hoilett? Please hoist this. Don't annoy it. Do not annoy the animal. Please do not act like a cannibal. Some things are just tyrannical. Tyranitar is a Pokemon that's really gone far. It's hella tall. Born to bull. Have you ever gone to the mall? In Britain we call it the supermarket or the shopping centre. What the hell is up with this weather? You could have really done better. Do you feel under the weather? Have you ever gone to the nether? Some shoes are made out of leather. A rope. Over there. There's a rope and a tether. It doesn't really affect me. Please test me. Are you down for a friendly or a competitive match? Over there they've really baked a batch of cakes and desserts. Do not always feel alert. There's an inert sense of humour within him. He's really got a lot of comedy. Have you heard of someone called Stromedy? I think they follow me. That was a completely made up thing. That's not true. Just coming up with rhymes on the spot. Will you reach the top? Gotta be in it for the long game. They all know your name. They all know you're doing it for fame. And who's really to blame? You're standing up for yourself. You're making a claim. But it's a shame that you feel a degree of guilt. I will back you to the hilt or to the kilt. I will back you to the hilt. Do you wear a kilt? I believe that is a Scottish piece of attire. Sometimes things just go really right down to the wire. You can always take a game higher. What do you aspire to be in the future? In DC there's a character called Lex Luthor. What do you want to prove, bruh? Have you been to the Louvre? I'm through with you. Do not be a loser, always be a winner and a singer. On Spider-Man Miles Morales, the main villain is called the Tinkerer. What do you wish on her? Spoiler alert, it's a girl, although the game's been out for 2 years at the time of recording this. This song will be as easy as piss. You wish. W Riz, There's a RLCS player called Sizz. He's quite cold at the Rocket League game. Rocket League is something very different to Rainbow Six Siege. Believe me. But yeah, it's not like a game where you're at sea. You're actually playing on a pitch. What's the situation? What's the sitch? Some games tend to have a glitch. Some people just want to get rich. Please stay in your lane, stay in your niche, your niche, I should say. That's the correct way to pronounce it. If you've got a ball, then bounce it. A basketball, if you're a basketball player, probably had a tool and cool. And yeah, obviously there's the NBA. One day, maybe I'll go to watch a game over there. Do listen to a group of artists called Black Bear. Do not always go in for the stare. What is your nightmare? How will you fare? Doing certain tasks. Have you got the conical flask or your mask, face mask, to stay safe? Have you ever hopped in a wraith, or been to the back cave? Please behave. Don't always go out to rave, but always bathe, stay clean and healthy. And yeah, being healthy is different, I guess, to being wealthy, although health means wealth. Whelp. Sometimes you can't win them all. Don't just waffle and stool. Just kind of what I'm doing right now. I can see your eyebrow. How, you may ask, considering you're behind the considering you're watching this on a screen, you're not actually right here with me. But trust me, it's really not funny. It's not a laughing matter. When you're cooking, do you use the batter? I'm really not a full-time rapper at the minute. But yeah, this song, I'm not gonna bin it. This is obviously for the video. You already know this. But yeah, I haven't really got a lot of Riz. Don't know why I'm violating myself. Riz obviously means spitting game. But yeah, you already know this. Don't show this. Keep it on a low, on the down low. Who is your bro? Who is your foe? When you have a winch, you use it to tow another car. But yeah, a bar is a bar. I've really not gone far. Once again, the self-violation. Do stuff for your nation. What are you taking? What are you baking? Do you play PlayStation? Who are you rating the most? Which games you rate the most? What's your favourite? For me, it's Horizon Forbidden West. I'd say that game is the best. You already know the rest. It's blessed. Very interesting storyline. Different to a game like Minecraft, where the main villain is Herobrine. Here, there's a lot more layers to it. They really threw everything at it. I really back it. You can't hack it. Sometimes instead of thinking, I just rap what comes to mind. I think in this video you will find that is definitely the case. Win that race. You've got electrifying pace. They call you Kylian Mbappe. Are you down for a frappe? Frappuccino? Do you wear chinos? Have you heard of Roberto Firmino? Is he though the man for Liverpool? Obviously they've got Mohamed Salah and Darwin Núñez. On Overwatch there's a character called Mercy who does the revives. Mbappe in that World Cup final came alive. He really thrived. You can see it in his eyes. But ultimately, sometimes things can come to your demise. The French did not win the World Cup final. Have you ever been to a urinal? This floor is made of vinyl. Have you won the title, the Premier League? It's the most popular league in the world. Some things are held. My hair has a lot of curls. Who runs the world? Girls. That's a line from Beyonce. That is something that she will say in her, that she said in her music. Something she said in her music. You think that you're slick. Is your name Rick? What makes you tick? Are you thick? What have you got about you? Sometimes I can read your mind and see and mouth to you what you're thinking. When are you down for linking? AKA meeting up. What's up is what I say when I first meet and greet somebody. Are you rolling shotty? You got me. Sometimes things are a bit shoddy. Have you heard of a rapper called Roddy? Roddy Rich. He's from, I believe, Compton, but I'm not really sure. Have you heard of Nick Crompton? He can be a bit of a bore. All he says is England is my city. Not very litty. Have you got a dog or a kitty?